I started as a boatman in 75, I'm sorry. I had been coming to the reenactment for many years. My uncle was the first boatman, Charles H. Gardner, and when they put Boat 4 in the water, he announced to me that I was going to be a boatman. So I was drafted into being a boatman. And I've been a boatman ever since. I was an oarsman for many years, and then I was the rear poleman. And for the last few years, I've been the front poleman on the boat. Oh, I don't know, there's a lot of them. I was in 2 Philadelphia Thanksgiving Days parade on the float with the boat. I've been in 2 inaugurations in Harrisburg for the governor on the boat. I've been to Washington, D.C. on the boat for the inauguration of George H.W. Bush. I've been frozen to the dock, and in the wintertime when the wind was ripping down there that you were so cold you didn't think you could get out of the boat. And I've been there on days when it was a nice balmy day and it was almost like a fall day when you were rowing on Christmas Day. And I've given up 3 Sundays of each December for the rehearsals, and also given up Christmas Day for over 35 years, 38 years for the crossing. My son participates also. His name is Jonathan Robertson. He was used to be on the dock until he was old enough, till he turned 18, and then he came on the boat and was an oarsman with me. It was cold. It was probably below 0. The river was frozen. We were frozen right to the dock. We couldn't move. You take your oar, pound down and try to break it. And we went down, marched down, stood on the boats. They took pictures, and then we went back home. I've been on the dock in the boat when we were the test boat to see if we could cross the river, because the river was high and somewhat flooded and windy, and we made it about 3/4 the way across. And then the boat started to go down river, and we ended up down below the bridge, and the rescue boats had to tow us back. So it's been a very interesting time over the years. It always changes a little. Well, we took the Olympic torch across one morning, and the woman was so excited that she carried the torch, and she spilled sterno liquid or whatever they filled it with down the back of George's coat. It caught fire, and her hair caught fire. So we were all there patting George's coat and her hair to get it was a female runner that we took across. We've had the Marblehead crew down. We took them across. We lent them our boat, and they rowed across a couple times, and then we rowed them over to New Jersey, and they sang sea shanties to us on the way. So it's always different, and it's always a lot of fun.